All right, lines 157 through 169, I think this is, are not the most educational or the most interesting parts of the Aeneid, so I just want to blow through these and not think too much about them. So we'll just review them here. I won't go over them in class. Defesi Aeneid. Remember the people of Aeneas are tired because they've just been through this shipwreck that Neptune eventually calmed. Note right here you have the patronymic form derived from Aeneas, not because the people are literally the sons of Aeneas, but because Aeneas is conceived of as some benevolent father figure here as their leader. They are your subject, and they contendunt, they make haste to petere, to seek the litora quae proxima sunt, right, which are nearest. I realized I messed this up a minute ago. Ignore it. What you want here is quae proxima sunt, litora quae proxima sunt. And they do this cursu, either on their course or with haste. And they vertuntur are turned ad oras Libya, to the shores of Libya. So they're arriving here in North Africa, and they are going to make their way to the North African city of Carthage. Est in sekesu longo locus, there is a locus, a spot in sekesu longo, in a long or a deep recess. So here is something like a large inlet in the land. And in that place, an insula, an island, right, efficit, it makes a portum, a port, right, by the objectu, the jutting out or the projection of the laterum of the sides, quibus, by which omnis, and omnis is going to modify unda, by which every wave, omnis unda, ab alto frangitur, from the sea or from the deep, is broken, inque sinus scindit sese unda reductos. And it tears itself or rips itself into the, literally this is something like the led back folds, or the folds which are led back, the hollows which are led back. And then you have hinc atque hinc, here and here, or here and there in more natural English. The vastae rupes, something like vast cliffs. Geminique minantur in caelum scopuli. Note that the Gemini scopuli, twin crags or twin peaks, minantur, they threaten. Note that's a deponent verb. They threaten in caelum, into the sky, right? So these are tall jutting cliffs. Quorum, of course modifying scopuli here, quorum sub vertice, under the height of which, or under the peak of which, late aequora tutas silent. Right? So the aequora tuta, the safe seas, silent, are silent, and they are silent late, far and wide. Tum, then, siluis scaena coruscis de super. Here you're going to want something like above a scene, right, with siluis coruscis, with shaking or vibrant forests, right? Horentique umbra atrum nemus imminet. And an atrum nemus, a dark grove, imminet, hangs over, with horrenti umbra, with terrifying shade, right? Then fronte sub adversa, under the other, or the adverse front, the one facing toward the bay. Scopolis pendentibus antrum, there is a cave with scopolis pendentibus, where the rocks hang down. Intus, inside there, right, there are aquae dulces, sweet waters, vivoque sedilia saxo. And sedilia are something like seats, and they are made or composed of vivo saxo, of living stone. And then here, domos is used in apposition to the antrum here, the cave. It is the domos, the home of the nympharum, of the nymphs. Hic, this is hic with a long I, so not this, but rather here, you have fesas non vincula navis ulla tenent. Here, vincula ulla are your subject, but notice it's non vincula ulla, which is equivalent to nulla vincula, right? So no restraints hold fesas navis, right? Tired ships. Note the transferred epithet here of fesas. Literally, the ships aren't tired, but the sailors upon them would be. So you have a transferred epithet there, and note also the etymological connection between fesus and de fesi up here. And then you also have unco non alligat ancora morsu, right? And so an ancora, an anchor, does not bind with an unco morsu, with a hooked bite. All right.